every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works? Try blinking on the white symbol. When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. Keep blinking. Oh, what's this? There's a ship. Right?
Get away, you mucky fowls. That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger.
Oh, hello.
You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with,
I got nothing?
nose to look down with.
I have nothing?
We're gonna have to find another way.
Alright, I'll
what
see you in a
you'll
while.
find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense.
No?
So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? Better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up.
Okay.
Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary
yeah.
one? That's
I
where
sure
I'm
do.
taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm
But-
gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud
Okay.
to stern. Now, if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't,
Okay.
well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well,
I what? I what?
you don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shut up, you trash birds.
Why?
You had
Why?
your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers. I got some words for you.
See, hello. I like your new car. All right.
Sorry.
Tell
to
me how
hear
you
that.
really feel, Mr. Only One-Eared thing? Furry creature?
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come
Uh-huh.
in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me.
Oh, that's so
I want to see
good.
exactly what made you so absolutely
That's how it's
great.
supposed to be when you get a car. That you
So,
have fun driving
just
it and
think
not worried
back.
about when it's going to break
The
down.
very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna
This.
send you there. But understand,
This is the first thing I
no matter
remember.
how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every
Well,
time
gee,
you blink,
thanks.
you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second,
Oh,
could be 5 years.
so I should
Just how
blink
this thing
less?
Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna
It's
send
adorable
you back.
that they think I'm a he.
Don't be afraid. And just
try to enjoy it this time.
Ouch. Yeah, that is quite the,
Look at that sun.
the
We've got a
painfulness.
long, beautiful day ahead of us.
Okay.
Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh?
Oh, we're on the beach. This game is very interesting. It goes by your blinks in real life.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
Okay. Have a great convoy. Thank you for stopping by.
You see that big spiky plant over there?
No.
That's called an agave.
Yes.
11 years from now.
Oops. I should have let her
Slipped
finish.
away, didn't it?
It
well.
did.
Days have a tendency to do that, I guess.
I don't want it to do that.
Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere.
It's right
Hey.
there.
Go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your little hand.
Benny is 1 year old. I am Benny.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. It'll really be something to see how he grows.
I didn't mean to blink. I wasn't done. I wasn't done.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
Yes. I would like to play with the toys. That would be
Give
wonderful.
it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was I?
Trying really hard not to blink.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
I like the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah, I worry that might have something to do with it. Look at his little face.
Wait.
What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So-
Hang on a sec, guys.
Do you think he's going to be smart?
I
I
am
don't see why
going
not. I
to.
mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that. No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was.
Oh, actually, let's do this.
Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you?
Okay.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
No, I'm sorry.
We had a little
I guess
bit
I
of a
just
body
put a lot of
shoot for a minute.
expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
Oh, I made a boat.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
It's beautiful. What are you talking about?
Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it.
Shut up.
You know, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what you have in your head.
See? That used to be my piano.
Okay.
My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it.
Oh,
He made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
Why?
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said.
Oh,
Okay, Benny.
crap!
Are you ready to see something really special?
Oh, I missed memories.
I just don't want him to get attached. Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
baby.
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No.
Oh,
Fine.
you have to keep him.
But while he's here, I say we call him Ernie. Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so sweet. I think someone likes his new cat.
Richard,
What?
his cat?
Yeah, I just mean, for now. Of course, we're not going to keep him.
Right. I believe that. I know
Eyes
where
of
this is going.
steel. My eyes
now,
are
honey.
burning. Okay. Sorry, I had to blink. I missed the kitty.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
No.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now,
I
what about
mean-
C minor?
No.
You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it?
I like the sad
Amazing
ones.
what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Oh no,
Sound like
Mom,
me and
you're
your friend on the
allergic.
piano there.
Richard Bryn. I'm cheaper than hiring movers, trust me.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost.
Egypt Airlines, huh?
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
It is super cute, but I think it's already super sad.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear.
I mean, I was a gifted kid, but
He's brilliant.
Not that good.
We need.
I've already missed like parts because my eyes started to burn, so I blinked. I mean, it is what it is. Hi, kitty.
oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Playing with your kitty.
Don't worry, I already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Thanks. Thanks.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
And it's a kitty.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember?
I didn't mean
You know, I
to
think he was pretty
blink.
surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
Kitty only had one eye to begin with.
This is called
Oh
a
no,
metronome.
it's the metronome.
We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit.
I want to get lost in the music.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. And he said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Probably not. Uh-oh. Oh no.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
You are an evil, evil mother, and quit pushing me so hard.
There you go,
I will
buddy.
play how I
Okay,
want to
keep
play.
a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my! Don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Listen, look, the piano's all covered with stuff now. She's not any fun anymore.
Ernie, buddy,
Ernie!
Ernie.
Ernie, we need you!
God,
Who's
no.
Ernie?
What if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What?
Oh
Did
no!
you just say?
No!
No, I said I'm really worried.
No, Kitty.
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
I thought I was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on...
Pee-hole distance.
Say that one more time, sweetie.
Pee-hole distance from the butt. If it's further away or something.
He
I'm
keeps coloring
good.
the grass
I didn't
blue,
mean
ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
He's
No,
colorblind.
are you kidding? I love it.
Were you able to pick up the new book?
Yeah,
Yes, the Manila Galleon is of particular interest.
I meant anything.
Oh, yeah, got those too.
Extremely expensive, right?
No, you put a price on learning.
I mean, they did. It's too big.
Oh, darkness. Not my old friend. What is...
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex, but just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Listen, ma'am.
The quiz said find the zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
That's brilliant! Find the zero and he just... Right? Like, that is just not the way to do it.
Congratulations, B! First of many I just
And I'm betting that her dad was the same way. I did not mean to blink.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down and I'll drive it back with you up there.
Fall back,
Oh.
you fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, I'll play inside. It's late.
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
What?
Come over
What?
here.
No.
Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
Well, too bad. Could you walk any slower, Benny? My eyes. Okay.
Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Okay.
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units. In each unit, study
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
Dear rude neighbor, we're in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we're at school, we don't know each other.
This is a quote.
Do not talk to me
I
ever.
want each of you
Love,
to write
Chloe.
it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. I thought it was doomed.
Okay. Now I will go on to
Not
the next
condemned,
slide.
but
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes, of course.
oh yeah, absolutely. She was writing notes.
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I'd prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If we do not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves in all sorts.
I'm just saying, even with an
tried to convince
accurate
your father not to
recount
buy
of the
it,
past,
but he
we
insisted.
still are doomed
Perhaps
because we have
he bought it
stupid
for
fucking
himself.
people in the world. Just saying. Rant over. Oop. What the hell? I think the game froze. I think the game froze. Oh, there it is. Okay. Whew.
The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
A new. Oh, jeez. You can play as a shrimp, a lobster, a clam dunk, or a barnacle.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure.
No.
We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up.
Hush
shut up.
you.
I really want this one. Maybe I'll use Tickle Stick. Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You
Yeah,
should
I
draw
know.
pictures of more different stuff. Not me, though. I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard. Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough.
Because
I
you
look
said
so
not to.
ugly. Ugh.
I mean,
It's
dang
called
it.
a magnet school.
Okay.
It's about an hour
Oh, a
away in a town
conservatory.
called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life
You know,
can take
Mom,
you to some
no.
incredible places if you're really,
No.
really good at something.
No, Mom. No.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
No.
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces.
No. Oh,
As you
yeah.
can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try.
No pressure.
And you can see
I
if
just
you
want you
start
to
enjoying it.
absolutely do it perfectly.
Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this
Listen,
boring
Ma.
town, I'll tell you that.
Listen, Ma.
What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days?
That's
I
exactly
barely
what I
noticed
think
you
of
were
your
supposed to be.
stupid piece, Ma.
Oh my God, Benny!
Remember, today's the first day of the rest of your life. Days until audition 30.
Don't answer that, Ben.
can talk to your friend after you practice.
But I want to answer it now.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again?
Yes.
Is she obsessed with you?
Yes, disobey.
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Mom. I never did listen well.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got, and yes, that's a she,
Hey,
the head of a
Mr.
crocodile,
Kid.
fur
That's-
of a lion, see,
look at
Mr. Kid.
and the body of a hippopotamus. Though I would
Dear
not say that
weird
to
neighbor
her face.
kid. Tonight, after
Now,
my dad goes to sleep,
As
I'm
you
gonna
can
sneak
see,
out
she is ready
my
to
house
devour
and go sleep on the
any of
beach.
the
If you want to get
deceased who do
invited,
not
draw me a
pass
picture of
judgment.
Mr. Isaac feeling constipated.
sort of like me with your
Love
weekly
weird
quizzes.
neighbor kid.
So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
This is
Ew.
This is
why
gonna
he
be
so
bad.
Scared looking.
Okay, I'll.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he started to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason he keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of
Okay,
children,
so
but
mom's a narcissistic bitch.
A real chance to be really good at something. I mean, this is no offense at all. But I don't think you actually.
I don't think she actually knows her head from her butt.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep
Shut
now,
up,
you will
Mom.
awaken a master. Trust me.
Richard,
Could you close the door?
turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
No, Mom says you say.
Benny.
I turned the lights off, okay?
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I'm a sticky for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay? Close out.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a...
What?
Probably
No.
didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night.
I
You're already
mean,
feeling
eh.
sick, aren't you? It's okay.
I'm
You still got
fine.
this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep.
Oh God, shut up.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I think that's enough. So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice.
Oh.
Yes?
Did I not make it?
As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay?
Yeah, bye.
Maybe I pushed you too hard.
You did.
Maybe I turned into my own father.
You did.
I don't know. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
But I'm really
We
good
wanted
at
in school
being
for a
me.
while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course.
Uh-huh. Small clerical thing.
Development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know?
Okay.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Yeah. It's the boat. Yeah. October. June, July, August, September, October.
What's he doing?
He's gone. He's becoming completely obsessed.
Why isn't your son doing this, Al?
No. You mean young Vincent?
He's definitely getting
Well,
much
ever
better
since
at the
he was
art.
little, all he does is make art.
See,
And
he
Mr.
won prizes.
Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Why, thank you. Art school application.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to
Painters.
be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies!
Make art, you ponies.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
Well, that is,
It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
wow.
There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape. Oh, you fiend.
That is interesting.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
A monster. That is not a masterpiece. Benjamin
The
Brin.
ironic sincerity of this piece is so.
Yeah, I can.
I know
It
that lots
is
of
a
agents
very
give you lots of
interesting
cards,
game. And
and it
how
all
are
probably
you,
feels
Mr.
weird,
Shadow? I saw your stream yesterday.
The
Congratulations
opposite of
on a
what being
year.
starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Oops.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing. A birdie told me that Elba Preston Hoover gave you her card. Now, I want you to cut that card into little pieces and feed it to an
That's enough of you.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Am I not? It kind of feels like I am. Do we sign or do we crumple?
Well, look at
I'm
that.
an artist.
You've crumpled my contract.
To being a difficult artist. The best of us
Perfect.
are. Ah, this is divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me, young master, where will you fly?
Everywhere. You can't suggest anything.
Honey, stop. Is that a Benjamin Brin?
Oh my god. I think it is.
All places.
Look, I made art.
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now. You didn't sell out, and you still got rich. Oh, but listen to me, Benjamin.
Ooh.
Now is the single most important moment in your entire career. Collectors, curators, how we all love a rising star, and how bored we become once it's settled. Keep rising, Benjamin.
Why, thank you. Benjamin will keep rising.
Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your career, and I'm just so proud of you. This is nothing but a little bump in the road for me. I'm going to be fine. Okay?
I probably should have answered it,
don't even
because
worry
I'm
about
betting
calling me
Mom
back.
doesn't make it.
Letting you know. Okay, Benny. I love you.
But
Yeah, that's gonna have
enough from me.
consequences.
Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife is most proud of.
Yep.
Magnum opus, so to speak. I
Shoulda
think you
answered.
all know who I'm talking about. Benny, you ready to come up here?
No. I mean, she did kind of turn into her dad for a while, so.
Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Can't, Dad. I got nothing to say.
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Brin? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't heard from my star pupil in 6 months?
Shut up. Whiny little dude.
You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you're a little tease. I have told the world that Benjamin Brain is a genius. I have told the world that Benjamin Brain is silent because Benjamin Brain is hard at work creating his
Hey, B.
Yeah.
Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house.
Oh.
She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. Yeah, I think you did the right thing. By the way, she didn't want you to see her like that. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
It's her manuscripts. He took the piano.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can...
Oops. I blinked. Aww. The Passing Day, inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer L. Stevens.
Is that really
Relatively
you?
unknown in
It's
her life,
Chloe,
Bryn lifted
your
his mother's
neighbor.
work out of obscurity
My
with the
God,
creation
I
of
can't
this
believe
piece.
this. It's been years. I
She's
just
now
walked through the
considered to be one of the
entire show.
greatest
It's
composers of her time.
unbelievable.
Shut up, Chloe!
I'd love to walk through it again with you.
Shut
I mean,
up!
If you're down for that.
Shut up.
I just can't believe that
Oh,
my
was so
entire
Jane.
childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius.
Oh God, shut up.
And your mom.
Launchpad.
I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Growing
so
pains.
not to be forward, but what are you doing after this?
Not hanging with
I'd
you.
really love to catch up. I can't believe
First
everything that
steps,
happened.
Benny, 1 year
I
old.
want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Woo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe help me out, the word
No.
choice, since,
No.
you know, I'm still working on that.
Figure it out on your
See
own.
if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you
No.
catch my drift.
You talk too much.
Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now,
But we've
you
only
describe
gone so
yourself as a
far into his
happy
life. Is
kid
he really a great man?
or a lonely one?
Maybe lonely.
His childhood was a lonely one.
growing up as a strange, quiet child in an isolated seaside town. And,
sure.
What'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant? His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your... Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? Now, be honest here. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day.
Well, it's because
now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right?
Right.
See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You lucky fowls!
But he's not a dog.
All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
What are we saying?
I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls.
No
They're
shit.
liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully
So we're screwed no matter what. I feel like we're screwed no matter what.
You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Nope, not a clue. Well, this doesn't bode well.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right.
I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth. Not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy?
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live.
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call? Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
Oh my god, this is torture.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Oh. When Grandpa died.
See, she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need... Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
What was this one? What is that? Oh my god, could you finish? I swear that last little bit takes forever.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
So this has been a big surprise for me this year.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
This.
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Let you two go.
We can focus him. Make sure he's staying engaged.
Let's try this again.
Staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer?
I'm not blinking.
Your eyes open.
They were open.
Time in this development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, but look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know?
we can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. It's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs. You were sick for a long time, weren't you?
Uh-huh.
Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get?
Uh-huh.
Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
The Great Life of Benjamin Brin. His childhood was a lonely one. Growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. Which is exactly what that thing just started out saying. His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. Okay.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Best friend? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night, but I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
And it's gonna be loud.
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do. Can't.
Go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't.
You lost it?
Don't worry. Go to bed. I'll talk.
Lost it. Really,
Hey,
Mom?
B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town.
I mean,
Certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I want to know is,
no. I didn't mean to blink, but... Benjamin Brin was a loser. He was the worst Brin to ever live. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. He just laid down and died.
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
oh, I'm up. What's going on?
Oh no.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No,
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this.
Uh-huh. Seriously, my kid is dying and... Ugh.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know? What? You're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me.
Yeah, piss off, Chloe.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her.
Oh.
But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. Once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Well, hello.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Couldn't go anymore. My eyes were starting to. Another day where it just doesn't feel good. Oh, hi, baby kitty. Hi, honey kitty. Are you here to take care of me? Oh, hi, kidder.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine.
Oh no. She
Oh, her
come back.
poor fur.
Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
Oh, I think.
Yeah, she deserves it. Oh look, the pain.
What do you mean she hasn't been over? Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No.
No. It's not an
Oh my
overwhelming
God,
pain day.
You're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something. But I
What?
think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Ugh, fine. Dear weird neighbor kid, you are my best friend. Love, Chloe. Oh look, another day, another pain. Eating less, drinking less. Can't even touch the pain. Be brave.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense.
Yeah, I think she feels kind of sad. Oh look, another day. The pain is overwhelming. The pain.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell
You don't.
grand enough stories.
Nope.
But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. Ugh. I know just what to tell her.
The truth?
Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready.
Wait,
Don't worry.
don't leave me.
We got this. I think.
Don't leave me here. On your crabbing boat. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? How much longer? Hey. Hey, weird cat thing. With only one ear. Hey. Are we there yet? Ooh. It's Kitty!
There she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
One-eyed kitty.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is
it the kitty story?
Guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year.
And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a
of the great life he
thought he wanted
Dang
to
it.
live, which only made him
the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise.
how he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world, and he made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick,
He still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had
almost forgotten. So when he was going to go, he was
okay.
a great life.
full life. And he was everything he needed to be. Just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you
Why is
in.
he smiling like that?
It must be
Go on.
somewhere that he likes.
You know what to do.
Likes.
Oh! Oh! Oh, I don't like the end of that at all. Oh! Oh! That just hit out of nowhere.
I wanna be somebody. Me 2.0 for you.
Oh, that made me sad.
You're gonna feel the same way.
Like, obviously, I knew, but I thought he had lived much, much longer than 11. That just... Oh. 11! That's such a good game. Did the ending just kick you in the butt out of nowhere? Oh.
In a market, in a desert, you'll remember why you
That was such a good game. The game is worth it because it made me cry.
pictures of you laughing. Grip tight to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm slipping.